Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and the continuation now of the story of Alec and Ella, and we're about to face a big battle, at least I think so. If you hear any snoring in the background, it's just Dougal. Anyway, back to Alec. The largest supernatural gemstone on record is about the size of my fist. Now, there's a 6-story tall woman, warrior, floating above me who's made up of nothing but magic crystal. I can't even imagine what she's capable of. Strike that. I've got a few concepts. None of them are good. The Goliathi moves as fast as lightning. First, she turns on the dragon. The Goliathi lifts her arms with the palms flat. Long crystals whip out from the palms. The blade-like stones puncture the colonel dragon's hide. Blood oozes from the wounds. More crystals tear through his wings. Dragon colonel hobbles forward. The Goliathi sends a fresh volley of crystals into his body. These are long as blades and bite deeply into his flesh. Dragon Colonel crumples onto his side. Dead. I must know this Colonel in my real life, because I stifle the urge to wail. Goliathi now focuses on the werewolves. Fresh wave of crystals shoot out from her hands, taking down hundreds of wolves at once. Next she turns on me. Goliathi sends 20 crystal blades in my direction. I try to dodge, but there are too many. A sad thought hits me. I'm about to die, and I don't even know who I am. At the last moment, a huge black wolf leaps into the air between me and Goliathi. The shifter takes all the crystal daggers at once. He falls to the ground and transforms into a man with ice blue eyes and heavy black hair. I rush to his side. Why did you do that? You do the same for me, he says. Ella mentioned this guy before. I don't remember him at all. But if these are Nox's last moments, then I'm going to ruin them with a discussion of any magical amnesia. Yeah, Nox, I would. The man reaches into his pocket and pulls out a large pink diamond. It's the colour of Ella's magic. Thought you might like it. I take the stone and turn it over in my palms. It's been a long time since I held a powerful gem. Now I feel as if part of my soul has been restored. Thank you, I say quietly. Now, take down that sparkling menace, says Nox. A line of blood trickles from his mouth. No, I can use this to heal you. I grip the stone in my right hand while I touch Nox's shoulder with my left. It's no use. He's already dead. White-hot rage pumps through my bloodstream. Rising, I grip the stone with both hands, holding it high above my head, and I focus my spell on the Goliathi. All my pain and regret combines with the magic of that stone. A beam of pale red light shoots into the sky and lands right under Goliathi's heart. Crack. A spider web of breaks appear on her torso. I press the magic further, using the stone to tap into the inner energy I carry with me always. The lines of breakage spread. Goliathi hunches over. I double down on power and strength. Thwack, thwack, thwack. Something strikes me in my back. My body turns numb. Looking over my shoulder, I find 3 silver bolts in my spine, and beyond that I see Nardell. A crossbow stands aimed in my direction. Ella. The battle rages all around me. I can't seem to care. It took me a while, but I found the body of a white wolf. Dead. It's Bryar Rose. Her rib cage is torn up from all the crystal daggers. Tears cloud my vision and my voice chokes. Why did you have to come after me? I kneel beside her body and pick the crystal blades from her chest. My hands become covered in blood. At some point, I'm vaguely aware that Goliathi is in trouble. Her body is cracking. She's actually hunching over instead of shooting out more daggers. I scan the ruins. Then I see him. Alec. Pink light is shining out from his gemstone in his hands. My breath catches. Maybe I can't save Bryar Rose, but I can certainly avenge her. I race across the battlefield. I'm only a few yards from Alec when it happens. 3 silver bolts strike his back. Alec falls over. I rush to his side. This can't be happening again. Didn't I just leave Bryar Rose? I kneel down for a better look. Alec lies curled upon his side. His skin is already covered in what looks like thick black lines. Poison. I take his hands in mine. Hang on, Alec. I'll figure out something. I'll find a way. I'll fix this. He gives my hands a gentle squeeze. My memory still isn't back, but I'm not sure that matters. Whoever I am, I can't stop falling in love with you. He closes his eyes and I check his pulse. He's gone too. Goliath hovers above me. The cracks in her body are starting to heal. It won't be long before she starts fighting again. I'm the last one alive on the battlefield. Something weighs down in the pocket of my sweater. Reaching inside, I find a yellow bottle with a silver stopper. Memories flicker through my mind. This is how it happened to Sky. She found a bottle and became a genie. Now at last her story makes sense. Everyone I love is gone. It's time to become someone different. And if being a genie means I can destroy Nartadale and the Goliath Eye, count me in. I uncork the bottle. Tendrils of mist slink out from the container. They quickly expand until I'm surrounded in a small cloud of power. I start to change. Before I wore jeans and a sweater. Now I'm in a formal dress. I pat my head. Even my hair is done up. This is me. Partway to becoming a genie. Remembering my trip through time, I speak the words that will complete the transformation and seal my fate. I am Ella Morningstar. My body erupts into mist. I become everything in the void, all at once. My consciousness swells down. It takes up residence in the bottle, yet I'm also outside the container watching it all happen. My kaleidoscope spirals out of the bottle. I retake my human form. Knowledge spins through me and becomes me. Every fact about what I am and how I become is clear as a morning star. No wonder we all take the name. I am a genie. And I now know how to kick some ass. I wish this Goliath-eyed chick would blow the hell up. The massive creature vibrates. Red light spreads through her crystalline body. For a moment, all is silent. Then she explodes. Tiny bits of stone fall all around, tinkling as they hit the ground on each other. I stalk up to the centre of the Sealy ruins. Narhadal stands there waiting for me. So, you think you're a genie? I make my legs do a smoke move. I've seen on Sky a dozen times. I am a genie. Narhadal frowns. I'm stronger than Eon, Sky and you, and I haven't yet consumed any magic at all from the Sealy Imperial family. Just watch what I do next. Your pretty powers won't be able to stop it. I shall not. I'll stop speaking. Looking down, she sees the tip of a sword blade had now popped through her chest. Agatha steps around. She's not looking healthy, but the girl has somehow found the strength to grab Nartadale's old sword and wield it. Something in my new genie senses tells me this has something to do with her new bond to Jacoby. There's a lot of information, so I set it aside for later. How can this be happening? Asked Nartadale. You're worthless. The Elf Queen crumples to her knees. Agatha stalks over, so she's eye to eye with Nartadale. All my life I've wasted time letting other people tell me what I am. But now, in this moment, I see the truth. I am Queen Kia Arthur, Agatha, and a bonded elf. You've hunted me down and harmed those I love. I still, Nartadale rasps for breath, don't understand. Agatha rises to her full height. I'm the chosen one, bitch. Nartadale falls over dead. I want to do a happy dance. Back to Ella. Agatha, and family taking Nartadale, but this isn't time. There's a lot of wishing to do. I speak my desires in rapid fire. I ask for all my friends to come back alive. Nartadale to stay dead forever, the silly Imperial family to return, and for Alec to remember me. I run out of good ideas when it happens. The ground rumbles, the sky clears, a golden city lowers from the heavens. My genie sense knows what this is. The Sealy Imperial Palace is coming back. Oh my gosh. This is crazy, guys. Back to Agatha. Daylight streams all around me as the great Sealy Imperial Palace lowers from the sky to land on the hilltop. I can't help but notice how the new structure flattens the old ruins while burying what's left of Nartadale. Somehow, that's really fitting. A nearby ground rumbles, then breaks as a single blue crystal juts up from the earth. The azure gemstone shimmers and then vanishes. An elf woman in green dress steps forward. I am Lady Bluebell of the Flora, she announces. I've been brought back by Eon. The way she speaks his words is as if we're dropping off a dry cleaning. Maybe it's a side effect of being raised as an elf, but these folks are experts at hiding any extreme emotions. Except Jacoby. But he's awesome that way. Across the scene, more crystals rise up from the ground. More elves are released. They announce themselves and start to set up a party in their new imperial palace. Some take up musical instruments, others conjure food. I turn around ready to find Jacoby, Ella, and maybe something to eat. Sadly, I don't get too far. Marchesa and Ivy block my path. You've ruined everything, says Marchesa. Again. We had an alliance with Adele. Now what are we going to do? The ground rumbles beneath my feet yet again. This round is the most forceful yet, I frown. I think some more crystals might be rising. We should get out of the way. Marchesa rolls her eyes. The crystals are appealing. Over in the Sealy Palace, you stubby girl. I think in that moment a bunch of things happen at once. Jacoby grabs me from behind and pulls me away from Marchesa and Ivy. A massive herd of magical animals stampedes right over the spot where I was just standing. Jacoby flips me around, so we're facing each other. Guess what? He says with a sneaky grin. It seems my herd has been released from prison. He goes on tiptoe to scan over my shoulder, and Marchesa and Ivy didn't act quickly enough to get out of the way. Pity, I wince. Oh, is there anything to take care of? The short answer is no. You'll never see Marchesa and Ivy again. It's really best if we leave it at that. Fine. I'll categorise it under supernatural side effects of magical herd. Good idea. A pulse of power moves across our bond. I tighten my grip on Jacoby's shoulders. What's happening? Can't you feel it through our connection? You're taking your final true form. Jacoby summons an orb of power and opens a portal. I can feel his excitement through our link. Shall we? Asks Jacoby. Whatever you're up to, I'm in. Jacoby scoots me in his arms and walks under the stone archway that's his favourite type of portal. We march onto the top of a silver palace that's topped by conical towers. Moonbeams reflect off the metallic surface and into the green forest beyond. This is yours, says Jacoby. It's the Moonbeam Palace. I believe it's only proper for a Moonbeam Queen to take her final form while surrounded by beauty. Light emanates from my paws. I feel my ears lengthen further. My hair turns even more vivid shade of red. My ripped tunic transforms into elven jewels and silk. I become who I was always meant to be. Jacoby. I set my bonded back onto her feet. You're beyond lovely, Agatha. She blushes ever so slightly. Thank you, Jacoby, for everything. My heart soars as the realisation takes over me. I cup Agatha's face in my hands all my life. I've only sought to protect myself from pain. But you changed my future, Agatha. Now my days will focus on giving you joy. You can't imagine what a wonderful gift that it is for someone like me. And I guard our lips together for a kiss. Agatha. Jacoby's lip gently brush against mine. Our kiss quickly turns fierce. I link my arms around his neck and enjoy every sensation, both his and my own, as they flow through me. It's Jacoby that breaks the kiss. Now that you've seen your palace, where do you want to be? I know what he means here, and I have the perfect reply. Ready. Well, I begin, someone needs to get the herd back to the fields, right? Through our bond, I sense the jolt of Jacoby's happiness at my reply. Yes, says the prince, they do. In that case, let's go home. Are you sure? What about Cinder Mercantile? And just hanging around there gave me nightmares. I was stuck in it because I didn't give myself any of the choices. But now, I see nothing but possibilities for us. We share another smile and a gentle kiss before stepping off into Jacoby's latest portal, hand in hand. Ella. One thing the Sealy know, that's how to throw a party. Soon everyone is celebrating. Hundreds of Sealy Imperials are singing, gabbing or eating. Bryar Knox and the Colonel are owning the dance floor. Agatha and Jacoby took off, and they looked pretty blissed when they did. I don't think we'll see them again soon. Not that I'm jealous. Okay, maybe I'm toting around a little bit of envy. I search out the crowd for Alec, and he stands aloof. I wave in his direction. I can't help but shoot him a hopeful smile. After all, I made a wish that he'd get his memories back. The question is, there, if unspoken, do you remember me now? Alec shakes his head. My heart cracks. The meaning is clear. No, I don't remember you. And now I'm a genie, I mutter, which means I'll spend an eternity alone. I just wish I had Alec back. A small tornado of smoke appears beside me. When the storm ends, Marshall Sky stands in its place. Hey, sister, I shrug. Hi. I know you made that wish about Alec, continues Sky, but it doesn't work that way. We genies stay solo. Any chances for romance just don't work with our magic. Another shrug. Oh. Sky lets out a long groan. Fine, just this once. Maybe I can grant you a few wishes for you. My body turns numb with shock. You don't mean. Another cloud appears. This time it's Ione who shows up. She wags a finger at Sky. This is why you don't have many genies. You keep going soft on them, let them off the hook. Yeah, can you blame me? Asked Sky. She just saved all our asses. No, I guess I can't blame you this time. Sky taps her chin. While I'm at it, I'll make a few improvements on your life. You're welcome. Suddenly, this is seeming like it might be a crap idea. Sky making life improvements could be a disaster. What do you plan to do? Fresh plumes of magic smokes around me. Energy and power skitter across my skin. The glass jar shatters in my hand. I'm no longer a genie. Sky's wish isn't over yet. My long gown changes to a short white dress. A thin crown of leaves encircle my head, and a light erupts across my shoulder blades. I have wings. Joy balloons through my soul as I take the air. Alec. Leaning back on my heels, I watch Ella unfurl her wings and take to the sky. I've never seen anything more beautiful. And Ella is always saying that she feels her wings sometimes. She must feel beyond happy to have them back. My skin prickles over into goose flesh. Hold on there. Did I just have a memory? I think I did. Ella swoops down to graceful land before me. She looks so forlorn and alone. I take her hand in mine. I remember you. Ella narrows her eyes. Really? I remember how you always called puppies your boo babies. The way you elbow strangers to get a better place on the subway. How you make every day something to smile about. I run my palms up her arms. I remember you, Ella. I love you. Ella. My soul overflows with joy. We're back, truly. I smile from ear to ear. I love you too, Alec. A Sky look comes over his hand face. I saw you talking with Sky. What are you these days, a genie? I'm a Cinderella and a genie and a warden. I'm the girl who loves Alec Lasham and cherishes my friends. Most of all, I'm just Ella. That's whatever I want it to be. Alec gives me another of his perfect million-watt smiles, and I've always loved that about you. We share a kiss, and for the first time in ages, my life feels right. True and eternal. The end. That is the end of that story. Oh my days. I had tears, guys. I had tears. Can you believe it? Oh, it's like everybody's dying. It was so sad. Anyway, there is another book. It's called Fairies and Frosting, and it's about the Unseelie Fae. If you would like me to read that book, please let me know in the comments and I will continue to do so. If not, then you can tell me that too. I'm not sure what it's about myself, but I know it's got the usual characters in it anyway, especially Ella, and she's a fairy, so she'll be in it. So if you would like the next book to be read, then just put in the comments, next book, yes please, and then I know that's what you want. That is the complete end of this one. Thank you so much for joining me in this journey. What a journey, might I add. And many blessings.